And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Rod Williams. Then there's Clingan. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Nice pass by Reeves, reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Milton. Portland making their last shot.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Three-pointer. Connect. No good. Trailblazers leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And the Trailblazers with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Now, here's Thybulle. He's defended by Reeves.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
The offensive rebound. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. No good. That would have tied it. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now, here's Vanderbilt, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. A three-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Got a hand on it. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. James has got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Clingan's shot is off. Williams finds Simons. And Clingan has it in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Here's James. Can't hit from in close.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the 3. Kept alive. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
very consistent performer on the glass. You can rely on Ayton to get you that ball.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Anfernee Simons. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic is checked in.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Sharp against Reeves. With his first shot attempt. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Ayton a screen. But tried by Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Reeves against Sharp. Back to Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Henderson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Reeves against Sharp. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 13. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. Lakers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And here's James outside. James cooking from deep.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Grant with a screen on Doncic. Henderson attacking. Here's Ayton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to James. Shoots from the elbow. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Much Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Doncic, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
Henderson passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Vanderbilt. 1:39 left here in the second. Connect with it. He's got 7 from downtown. It's hauled in by Thybulle.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Williams, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. Here's Hachimura. They grab their own miss. Pass to Hayes. Now, here's Doncic. Goes up again. Doncic with a strong move inside.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Ayton a screen. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The assist.
Vanderbilt's got 8.
Austin Reeves.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Vanderbilt with the steal. Here's Reeves. It's deflected.
And Sharp reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
Third team foul.
And these are it. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this.
At the line for 2. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oils, man. You've been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got LeBron James. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Henderson into the lane. And then Henderson with the jam.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. To the middle for the lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That one is off. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. To the right side. Hachimura finds Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
James wide open. Drains the 19-footer. James has got 23 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Put it down! Wow!
My gracious, way to get up.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Doncic. He's got 15. Reeves outside. Here's LeBron. Up top, Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
It's good from long range.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Simons kicks to Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Hayes with the screen for James. Back to Doncic. From 12 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Pass to Ayton. Grant for 3. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Now here's Thibault. Still scoreless. Blocked again.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
And stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Grant. Yep, that one goes in there. Grant's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here is Hachimura. T right on him. Reeves outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Simons. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Here's Doncic. Doncic muscles past the defense.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Pass to Thibault. LeBron grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Reeves. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Pass to Kamare. Ayton trying to break free. Yes! And the foul. That's on LeBron James.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. And it's Connect in for Hachimura. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. LA has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Got that bucket in no time at all. Reeves has got 6 in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Oh, crafty play by Simons, working the pick and roll to perfection.
The Lakers in the lead. Reeves outside. On the wing, Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Reeves. From outside, off the mark.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Ayton the screen. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by Grant.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For the lead. And it's Ayton missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting it quite well in this third quarter. 53%. And the offense is rolling. And Connect gets it to go.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Simons kicks to Ayton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Vanderbilt. Defended by Thibault. Vanderbilt misses.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
And Portland making a change here. Williams has checked in. And Grant drops them both. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Connect from 18 feet away. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
The shot's good from Simon.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Reeves. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Off target from outside. It's all tied in Portland. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Hachimura. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Here's Sharp, takes it inside, and he converts the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Milton. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Connect, and he gets the bucket. Connects, got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Hachimura. And foul. On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Well, Hachimura is always ready to go into that overdrive inside and fight you for it.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Hachimura hits them both. And Portland has possession. Grant with a screen on Milton. Henderson pass to Grant. Misses in close.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Henderson, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Klingen, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. The coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Hachimura. No good on that one. Good D by Williams. But drive by Henderson. It's good. Henderson's got 29 in the game. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Williams against LeBron. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hachimura. And that one hits back iron. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Connect sends a screen for Milton. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland leading by 3. And here's Sharp. Driving inside. Basket counts.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. LeBron shot is off. Blazers on offense. Right now they're a 9-0 run. Here's Henderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Austin Reeves comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Doncic is subbed in for Shake Milton. Right side, Avdia. 4 on the shot clock. Over Connect. Here's Klingon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Shoots over Henderson. And again, no good by the Lakers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Sharp against Reeves. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Hayes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt, and it's Hachimura in for Connect. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So for the Trailblazers, Ayton, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Grant comes in for Avdia. And it's Simons in for Henderson. Ayton a screen on Reeves. Taken away by Hayes. Driving in, and Hayes throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And that one, good. Simons has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Doncic. Reeves outside. Here's Hachimura. Knocks down the 3-ball.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Portland leading by 4. There's the screen. Simons kicks to Ayton. Sharp on the wing. He's defended by Reeves. And there's the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Doncic, again the Lakers.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Grant gets a wide open look. 3-pointers off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's LeBron. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 11 rebounds in the game. They set the pick. Here's Grant. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 4. Hayes dishes to Doncic. Floats one, and that one's good. Hachimura.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
Ayton the screen. Here's Simon. It's tipped, and they get it back. And Ayton throws it down. .114 left to play here in the fourth. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Portland grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Simon. Doesn't go, only his third miss in 9 tries. And here's the Lakers, trailing by 4. James got it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Henderson's checked in for Klingon. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Let me tell you from experience, when LeBron James is locked in on defense, that's a scary sight for a team.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter David Aldridge and our analysts Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Scoot Henderson.
all the time thinking about you.